Well, surprise live stream. I am on the Bird in Hand family and lawn, sitting here in these front chairs, which is one of my favorite things to do. Back here is the Bird in Hand family in the front rooms, all those chairs. I'm moving up here so I can sit down for half an hour. Hi, David. Thanks for joining. We are having a very fun-filled day here in Lancaster County, and specifically in Bird in Hand and Kitchen Kettle Village. But I thought I'm going to take 25 minutes to half an hour and sit down and do a live stream and say hello to everybody. Hope you will have some buggies going by and just enjoy the town of Bird in Hand. I'm just going to sit here on I'm pretty comfortable. My feet are propped up. Just thought I'd say hello and just bring you Bird in Hand wherever you are today. So this is the weekend I come for the Bird in Hand 5K and half marathon race weekend. Right over there is the tent that they use for all the registration and all the food and all the shopping. And behind that tent was the finish line. And they actually start the race up that road left of the light. So we walked the 5K last night. Really, really fun. I just love it. There's so many people who are here from the community at this weekend, and as you can see, they're clearing out now. So it's over, but it was really fun. This place is packed. We all said that this year was the fullest year yet that we have seen for that race. And Bird in Hand has been so busy today. Kitchen Kettle Village, so busy today. You can see that. I'm going to zoom in. See that Amish dad, their son over there. So this morning we started our day at Hershey Farm Restaurant. Hopefully that wind isn't too bad. Hershey Farm Restaurant at the Whoopie Pie Festival. And I'll tell you that was quite an experience. Oh, look at this. So I was hoping would happen. We have a buggy coming by. I'm going to be quiet now. Yay. That's why I'm sitting here. I'm sitting here to relax and hoping to see buggies going by. So anyway, started today at the Whoopie Pie Festival at Hershey Farm. It's the first thing they brought back since the fire. And that place was crazy. I think half of Lancaster County showed up for that thing. Not really, but a lot. So they told me, I was trying to figure out the deal there. When we got there, there was already a long line to get in. We paid for VIP tickets, which means we could start at 9 a.m. as opposed to the 10 a.m. for the general public. And excuse me, it costs $25 for 2 people to get a VIP pass to get in early. You get a bag, you get a pass. And we got there just before 9. The parking lot was completely full. We had to park literally about a half mile down the road. Hi, Lisa. Thank you. It is a beautiful day. It's hot here, but right now I'm in the shade, so it feels a lot more beautiful. So we get there, there's a long line. Turns out we have to go into that long line, even though we registered ahead of time, because they let you in a little bit at a time. And you had to get another line to get your wristband, which was about a 15-minute line. Then I had to go back in the other line and wait to get in. So we did not even get into the tent until 9:30. And we got there and we got the VIP tickets. And so I asked, and they said they sold 300 online tickets. They stopped it at 300 tickets online sales. But that's 600 people, because each ticket gets in 2 people. So there were 600 people. They were not expecting that, they said, to have so many people want the VIP passes. So Hershey Farm was packed this morning at the Whoopie Pie Festival. I got video of every single Whoopie Pie there. I'll make that video soon. But it was crazy. It was crazy there. And it's a hot day. It's a hot and humid day. It was 94% humidity this morning. Pretty awful, actually. Fun, but, hot. Let me see if I can make sure I didn't miss the chat at all. So I'm here without my family, actually. I'm here with my friend Gail. My mom and dad were with us yesterday, but they're back home resting up, and we've had a really busy day. So we started at the Hershey Farm Resort with the Whoopie Pie Festival, then came here to the Bird in Hand Farmers Market right over there, walked around there, got some lunch. And you'll never believe what they were serving at that little lunch bell kitchenette in the farmer's market. Anybody want to guess? It was a special of the day. One of my favorite things. Basically, one of my favorite things. I'll let you guess. Right now, it's pretty nice here right now. It's not too crowded. So Lisa, David. Well, you were very close. Lisa, I do suggest going once to the Whoopie Pie Festival, and I'm going to get into more of that in a minute. But David, you're right. It wasn't ham balls. It was ham loaf, which is basically the same thing. It's the same exact mixture. They said they did use Gene Wagner's ham loaf recipe. Yes, good job, Lisa. So they also use Gene Wagner's, which is what most restaurants use around here. And that's what they made. They had a little ham loaf with sweet potatoes, green beans, and a little coleslaw or broccoli cauliflower pack. And so we had that for lunch, a little tiny lunch bell kitchenette inside the farmer's market today. And it was very good. It was very, very good. I was very impressed with that ham loaf. And I normally would not get a hot meal on a hot day, but for ham loaf or ham balls, I'll make an exception. It was really good. Hi, Drew from South Carolina. How's your weather today? I was saying it was 94% humidity this morning when I was at our hotel. In the morning I came out and sat down. It was nice and cool and breezy, but it was 94% humidity and like 73 degrees. So definitely not a cool weekend here, but a nice weekend. It's always good to be here, no matter what the weather. Just had a lot of sweating going on, to be perfectly honest. I really sweaty. So yes, as far as the Whoopie Pie Festival is concerned, I'm going to make all sorts of suggestions when I make my video, but the guy told me that people were lining up at started getting there at 7 a.m. this morning to get their VIP tickets or to get in line. And we got there at 9 when it started. It's crazy. It was crazy. I mean, people were still lined up to get in when we left at about 10, and the buses were still coming, dropping people off, because you had to park like pretty far away and ride the shuttle bus in. It was insane. Oh yeah, Drew, that's not fun either. I'm so ready for fall. I love fall weather. I'm just ready for it. I'm so over summer. So over summer. Lisa, the fried chicken, where do you like the fried chicken? Which place? I almost actually got fried chicken today, Lisa, in the Birmingham Farmers Market. That one little corner eatery in the corner of Birmingham Farmers Market has been bought out by new owners, and they did have fried chicken there. I almost got that, but once I learned that there was ham loaf, I was like, okay, I'll do ham loaf. It was so good. I was very impressed. Lisa, you're funny. I agree with you. I'm hoping. So tonight's another fun thing we're doing. We're doing a sunset dinner on an Amish farm via the Amish Farm and House. So the Amish Farm and House is a tourist place, and they have a schoolhouse there. They have an Amish farmhouse there. You can take a tour, learn about how the Amish live. They also do special events. And one of those is what we're doing tonight. It's the last night of the entire year they're doing it. We got so lucky that the weekend we were here, they're doing it. So you get to go to an Amish farm and have dinner at sunset, I think outside. So I have no idea what they're making us, but I'm really hoping it's fried chicken. Really hoping for some fried chicken. So I'm trying to stay put here because I feel like if I move around too much, I lose reception. And you guys let me know how it is. Let me know if it's glitching out and freezing. But I know if I go over there, see, here's the inn. I will walk around this lawn a little bit, but or if there's a restaurant and when I go over there, I lose you guys. That happened to me in July, so I didn't want to do that. But I will walk around this lawn a little bit. Oh yeah, Lisa, that creme brulee French toast is like top notch. Probably one of the best things you can get in Lancaster County as far as decadence is concerned. It's really good. Okay, so I just want to show you this lawn because I love it. So there's a farmer's market. Good, David. I'll try not to move around as far as walk around too much because I think that does mess up the stream. But Birmingham, I can usually get pretty good reception. I just can't go over to the restaurant. I lose it there, but I gotta show you these rooms. Let me know if it gets bad. I'll back up. But I want to show you these really beautiful suites they have here. So the fire happened about a year and a half ago. January of 2024, there was an explosion right below that building. Underneath the office was a basement. And sadly, someone died, there was an explosion. This whole area, this whole wing was destroyed by fire. And look at it now. Praise the Lord. It is a beautiful recovery. It is gorgeous over here. I love this area. I'm going to stop here just to be safe. So that's where the office is going to be, where you check in. I don't think they're quite ready yet. We have a schoolhouse suite there. See the bell on top? Can you see that bell? Can you see me? That's a schoolhouse suite there in the red. Another suite next to it, another suite next to it. Then right there is the new barn house suite. It has a loft in there, which is really cool. Another two more suites right there. And then the regular front rooms. I don't know what their plans are. I think they have plans to make more suites up here. But these are definitely your elevated suites for a special experience. And my friend Christine just stayed here, and she said it was beautiful and gorgeous, and she loved it, which is really nice. And we are staying in one of those when we come back here in October for a couples trip. So I'm really, really excited about that. But yeah, it's just, let me show you a little bit longer. In, and I heard they've done a great job. You can see little rocking chairs on the porch there in front of that barn suite. See that? Isn't that cool? Really nice. So I will, spoiler alert, I will tell you I stayed somewhere new this weekend. We stayed at the Orchard Inn. Anybody here ever stay at the Orchard Inn? It is down off 340. You down 340, like from here, like going towards Intercourse. You go down 340, and when you see Kaufman's Fruit Farm Market on your left, you turn right down the road. I think it's called Harvest Drive, and it's right down there, half a mile. It's a little inn, only has 12 rooms. I'm sitting down again. It has 12 rooms, and it is such a charming inn. I actually really, really loved it as an inn. The quality was great. Lisa, are you talking about Orchard Inn? Because I highly recommend it. If you want a quiet stay in Amish country, it is amazing. It is amazing. And not only that, but it was extremely clean. Very clean, very well taken care of. You can tell they personally care about every detail there. Oh, cool, Lisa. Yes, I highly recommend. And you can only have one car per room. That's something you should know ahead of time. But it has a patio. It has a little patio for each room, of course. But then they have this gazebo area. And yes, cheaper than most places. And I will tell you that off season, like winter, you can stay there for about $100 a night, which is pretty outstanding for just a high quality inn. I'm hoping some more buggies go by. So far, we've only seen one. And I don't want to walk around too much because then you guys, I might lose you. I don't want to lose you. But Orchard Inn is beautiful. Now, personally, this is just me. Oh, Quiet Haven? Okay, Lisa, thank you for sharing that. I don't know where that is. It sounds like it's a nice quiet haven, though. But yeah, Orchard Inn, highly recommend if you like the peace and quiet of Amish country. About 8 o'clock to 8:30, we saw a lot of buggies and carriages and bikes, and not bikes, scooters going by. It was really fun. But yes, it was I will just tell you, the whole price for our one night including tax was $170, which is a little high. However, this weekend, the race weekend, every hotel ups their prices around here, and every hotel makes you stay 2 nights, and they did not. We were allowed to stay only one night, and that was a big draw for me because Birdhand, which I love this Birdhand Inn behind me, it's my favorite. They make you stay 2 nights, and I will tell you the rate they were going to charge per night was about $230, $240 for a back room. So, I mean, like the building behind me. Hang on, let me just show you. So this front building here, besides the new suites, which are very expensive, all about $230 to $250 a night. These rooms here usually run between $160 and $170. They're a little more expensive for this weekend, but the ones back there, you can't really see it, but there's a building back there, and that has 3 stories to it, and that was going to cost us about $240 a night. So we were saving quite a bit of money by going to Orchard Inn and staying 1 night versus 2 nights here. Now, I love the Birdhand Inn, but they are expensive this weekend, especially because you gotta stay 2 nights. But my favorite thing to do is stay in these front rooms and hang out here in this porch. And a lot of times, especially in the mornings and towards the evening, you see a lot of buggies and horses are going by and scooters. It's really fun. And of course, when you're here for the race weekend, which is right over there, it's the most convenient place to be because you walk right over there and get ready for your race. So they sell out every year here at this inn. They have, I think, 300-ish rooms, and they sell out every year, usually by spring. There's a buggy way over there. So would you guys like to guess how many flavored whoopie pies had at the Whoopie Pie Festival today? Just guess how many different kinds of whoopie pies there were, like individual flavors. You're probably not going to be able to guess it. Just think big. Just guess how many whoopie pie flavors there were. And honestly, I'll make my video, since I literally got every single one on film, I'm going to count them to make sure they're right. But much higher, Lisa. It's a good guess, but much higher. Not 63. I'll give you a clue. It's over 100. I've not been to any other Whoopie Pie Festival. Maybe you guys have. I know Shea Maple has one. If they do, you guys let me know what that's like, how big it is. David said 128. Nope. Higher. Hans. Hi, Hans. Glad you're here, but it's higher. Higher than 125, 128. Keep going up. Sorry, there's not much action here going on today. I was hoping more buggies were going to go by. But keep on guessing. How many whoopie pie flavors? You're close, Hans, but it's still higher. I mean, you're closer than you were. Higher, David. Higher than 256. It's crazy. Okay, we're gonna say yes, Hans. I was told between 300 and 400 flavors. Like I said, I'm gonna count them. Hi, Melissa. Hope you're doing well today. I'm gonna count them when I make my video and see how many I came across. But they said 300 to 400. It depends who you asked. I asked this one guy. He said maybe 500. I was like, 500? That's a lot. Yeah, Lisa. I mean, everything you like. There was a mango jalapeno vanilla. I mean, there was all sorts of crazy flavors. I got one that was a bacon maple whoopie pie, which I'm really excited about trying because I love bacon, and I think a little bit of salt with that sweet would be really good. What else did I? Oh, they had Irish cream. They had adult, quote unquote, adult whoopie pies. Irish cream, an espresso one, some martini one. I did not see garlic, Lisa. That's funny though. No, there was no garlic whoopie pies. That would be funny. Okay, I'm gonna try to walk over a little bit this way so you can see the Birmingham Farmers Market better. Hopefully, I will not lose you. Let me know if it starts glitching out. So here again is the sweep of the tiramisu. No, David, that's a really good suggestion though. Garlic ice cream. Whoa. They did have a marble. They had some marble whoopie pies, so like the outside of it was like swishy marbleized. It was really cool. So yeah, I just love this inn. Look at this nice lawn, and these trees are just gorgeous. Really tall trees. Okay, I'll try to walk over here a little bit. Hi, David and Angie from Jacksonville, Florida. Are you guys hot too? We're sharing weather stories, and this morning in Birmingham, it was nice. It was 73 degrees, but it was 94% humidity. So it's very muggy today, and I'm sweating like I'm a crazy person. Hi, Angie. Well, yeah, but like I say, any weather in Lancaster is better than a perfect day somewhere else, in my opinion. So I'm okay with that. So right there, cannoli cream whoopie pie. You guys are very creative. You should send your suggestions to Hershey Farm because that was not there either. That's a really good one. I'm excited to go back into the video and try to like write down all the flavors. Yeah. Oh, I hear. Wait, maybe. I thought I heard a buggy. Darn it. Wishful thinking. Angie, yeah, I'm just so ready for fall. I mean, I guess you guys don't really get a fall in Florida, but Lisa says it just started pouring here in the Hudson Valley. Ugh. You know, it's supposed to storm here. We're under a thunderstorm watch currently, York and Lancaster County, which is funny because we're in Lancaster right now, but we're going to go sit with my parents in York County tonight after our outing tonight. So we're probably going to get hit no matter what. So down there's Birmingham. Hi, Pat. How are you? Tell John hello. So down there's the Birmingham shops, Birmingham Bakery, Modish, Artisan Village. I just don't want to take you guys too far because I don't want to mess up the stream. So we're just kind of staying put and looking around here. So yeah, I think we're supposed to get some weather, I'm hoping, because it's going to break this disgusting hot, humid weather we're having. Tomorrow's supposed to be like 10 degrees cooler here. I think like a high of 73. Drew, we're bringing my dad to Lancaster. Oh yeah, Drew, I remember that. Yes, that's what we're doing here too. Full wake up and go to sleep days. We're doing Ruts, Central Market, buggy rides, all the train stuff, kitchen kettle, Shea Maple, Miller's, and more. Wow, Drew, that's impressive. That's kind of what we have been doing. Like, we woke up, left our hotel at 8:30. This little half an hour break I'm doing right now is my only time to sit down today. And then we're gonna go to Amish Farm and House, and we're gonna check that. I've never been there, so I'm excited to see that. I'll try to get a lot of video footage of that place. Oh, here comes a buggy, hooray. I knew what you meant, Drew. So yeah, Amish Farm and House for a sunset dinner with an Amish family tonight, which is supposed to be outside. I'll stop talking now. You waved at me, hooray. Look at that horse. Aw, this is what I love doing. Hanging out here. All right, let me check the chat. I got distracted by the horse. So I'm really excited to see what they make. Name was David. Well, yeah, for you, but I went 73. I mean, I prefer 73 over 85, but I'm ready for like 60s and 50s. I'm ready for fall weather. Oh my. There's a whole bunch of horses in that thing. The trailer's full of horses, look. Can you see that? Oh, they're all looking out here. Patricia says, yes, Putnam County, Hudson Valley is having severe thunderstorms. It's pouring, lightly cooler tomorrow. That's what's supposed to happen here too. I think we're gonna get the storm come through and then it's gonna be cooler tomorrow. So hopefully it'll cool us off. It's just very muggy. Angie, I know, I understand, but I figure it's still better to see it than not see it. Yeah, I'm ready for the non-muggy weather. Okay, well, I'm going to sit down a little bit and try to catch up on the chat. Melissa says, I will be interested to hear how both are. When I was there, I saw the Amish farm and house in the parking lot by the covered bridge. Yes. Can't wait to see her. Drew, I hope that it's a good video. It was, honestly, it was hard to film for me eating because I was with my mom and dad and my friend, and I didn't want to make them stop eating to film me, so I was trying to film with my one hand and eat with my other hand, and I don't think it's probably the very best quality you're going to see. But you're going to see all the food. You're going to hear what I had to say about it. Huh, Melissa, I think it's just a weird day. I saw that there was a lot of storms across many places. I think it's just it's blowing in. Yes, David, I think that the horses are gorgeous here. Just gorgeous. So many beautiful ones. So yeah, I will let you know what they make us. I'll try to take some pictures tonight of the food and post them because I'm excited to see what it is. I think it's a smaller group, like I think less than 25 people go to these things, I'm assuming. Of course, I can't do a lot of video of that because it's an Amish farm, but I can hopefully get some pictures. So the Birmingham market, as you can see, is still quite busy. Quite busy. This place is really, really crowded this year. So yeah, like I was saying earlier, I felt like the race was the highest attended ever that I've seen it. Not only that, but they have a kids fun run that they do like a little sprint down the lane for the kids. They get to wear their little bibs and race across the finish line. It's really cute. They had 300 kids per age category, and there were 600 kids who ran that little race last night. That's the highest I think I've ever seen. David said, will there be handballs? I don't know, David. I don't know what they're going to serve me. I'm completely just waiting to see what happens. But I will tell you, the ham loaf over here at the Birmingham Farmers Market, that they had the little lunch bell kitchenette, was delicious. They did a great job. It was a little lunch special, was ham loaf, which is the same thing as handballs, same exact meat mixture, just in loaf style. Ham loaf with sweet potatoes and green beans. But yeah, I don't know what they're gonna make us tonight at the dinner, which is kind of funny if you think about it. I have no idea what we're eating. So yeah, we'll see how the Amish, I've never been to the Amish farming house. I know they have a lot of events. They do a cookie start at the Amish farming house. Excuse me. You ride a little bus to several Amish farms and try their cookies, Christmas cookies. So that's a really fun tour. If you can do that at Christmas time, I think that'd be really fun. But anyway, back to the race. So there were 600 kids racing last night in 2 different groups. It was crazy busy. And then I felt like the 5K was one of the more busy, full races I've been to. It was so much fun. It was warm. It was so much fun. Everybody, I mean, the Amish walk it, they run it, all the community, all ages are here. I mean, little kids to people in their 70s and 80s. I'm not joking. A lot of people come here for this race weekend. Okay. No more buggies. Darn, sorry, I was hoping I'd show you a lot more buggies. I'm gonna go, for those of you who have just joined more recently, I'm gonna show you over here the Burnham family Inn again. So, right here, this whole section has been rebuilt and new since the fire. This right here on the end is the office where you check in. And January of 2024, under that room in the basement was an explosion. And this whole thing was destroyed. Very, very, very sad because sadly one of the employees died. It was awful. But they rebuilt it, and this is pretty much done now. The only thing they have to finish now is the office, but all the rooms are done. And there's different suites here. Beautiful rooms. My friend Christine just stayed here last night, and I had one of those suites, and she said it was just gorgeous. But they have a schoolhouse suite. So you can see that bell up there. It literally has like a chalkboard in it, really cute. A schoolhouse suite, some other nicer suites. And then they had this really cool one. It's a barn house suite. See that? It's literally has a loft floor, so it's kind of like 2-story room with the loft on top with a bed up there. They did a really great job, David. A really great job rebuilding this. It's really gorgeous. I love the Burnham Inn, and I think this is a great idea to have some elevated suites here. So I think it's terrific. It's beautiful. I just want to show you that though. It's really pretty. Really pretty. Well, so if you don't know this, I can talk about this too. Right here, this farm over here is the Smucker homestead. They don't live there now, but this family here is who started this entire inn and restaurant business back in, I believe, the 50s. And they started as a little hotel with just this front area, a few rooms straight across the front. And eventually they added a little, kind of like a little dinette where I forget her name, Grandma Smucker would basically serve them breakfast, the lodging guests, and eventually it became a restaurant. Eventually the restaurant got so popular they had out the door lines on a regular basis. And of course they added on to the inn and just keep adding and adding and adding. But that farm there, that was the original family who lived there, the Smuckers, not related to the Smuckers Jam or anything, just different family of Smuckers. But that is who started the Burnham family company. The inn, the smorgasbord, the stage. But honestly, it could have been much worse. So I am thankful for that no one else had to get hurt or pass away. But it was just sad. Oh, I see my friend. It's time for me to go soon. I told her to come get me when we had to leave. So just one more sweep of the inn. So pretty. Sorry there was no more buggies. I was hoping to get you a lot more buggies in this video, but you just got to see the inn and the beautiful rooms, and you got to see a couple buggies. But well, thanks for being here today. Just a little fun surprise stream for you. Just bring Lancaster to your living room. I will be working hard on those videos when I get home. So thanks for being here, everybody. I hope you have a great day. Stay safe and always appreciate you. Have a wonderful rest of your day, wonderful rest of your weekend, and happy Lancaster planning. Lisa, I would like to take the scooter tour. Probably not this year. I don't think I have time for it this year. But maybe that's something I can do next year. That'd be good. That'd be a good goal for next year. Thank you, Angie. Thanks, Lisa. Bye. Bye, David. Bye, Lisa. Bye, Drew. Bye, Hans. Bye, other David. Bye, Melissa. Bye, Patricia. Bye, Pat. See you all later. Have a great day.